How's it going, everybody? This is Taylor from the PRN Pig Racing Network, and we welcome you to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the second race of the Mountain Dew KickStart Cup Series. I am joined by my special guest commentator, Austin Delgado.
Hello.
In today's race, we've had a good race at Daytona. Timmy Clusters getting his first and only win of this season. Question will remain as to who will win the second race and which of these four leeches can get a good finishing spot. Let's right now go to our starting lineup here in today's competition, as we have the number 20 of CM Punk in the front row, starting next to the number 19 and just inside Gel.
In row 2, we have Austin Delgado and Brian Zane.
In row 3 will be the number 28 of Noah Robb and the number 88 of Hatchu Catchu.
In row 4 is the 32 of Jeffrey Chevelle and the 03 of JJ Hofer.
Next row back would be the number 14 of Chase Marks and the number 87 of Rick Ando.
Row 6 has Jordan Forbes and Dylan Skinner.
Skylar Fleming and Peter on Jack will make up the next row back.
Carter Thiessen and J.R. Orchard make up the next row.
James Bowles will share the inside alongside TJ Haley of the 44.
In row 10, we have Miles Mashburn and Austin Kramer.
Christopher Rowan will start alongside the number 66 of Paul Kethrow.
Brandon Kenton will start next to Nicholas Candano.
John Hart will start on the outside. Alongside of him will be the number 12 of Eric Kenton.
Behind them is Kyle Jackson, and above him is Nico.
We'll go through the whole field. Timmy Clusters, last week's winner, will start on the inside next to Jimmy Dasco.
On the inside in the 322 car is Tom Kenton and Norm Benning. So he's outside.
Matt Martin in the inside, Daniel Rickman on the outside, next row back.
Raymond Bradshaw and Patrick Smith start right behind them.
Eli Bright in the other 88 car will start alongside number 77 of Andrew Morris.
Vince Ketton and Dylan Davis are starting right behind them.
And on the last row, we'll have the number 16 of Andrew Moffett and the number 74 of Fred Bennington. So with that in mind, Atlanta has been showing us some pretty good races this season, coming from the likes of the Portland Cup Series, Piston Cup Series. Will we be able to see a last lap pass for the win, or will we see the leader finally hold off the guy in second? We will find out as the pace car has about 30 seconds left. So Austin, what do you think the strategy is for this race?
Well, I think you really gotta manage your tires, because this track is sort of like sandpaper on them tires. You gotta really manage that. You gotta save them up and get ready for one of those Atlanta finishes we always have.
You are not wrong in today's one. I'm kind of commentating this while sick, so I do the best I can here. In any case, pace car is about to roll off in today's race. So these drivers are looking to go 82 laps with long green flag runs. So the pace car rolls off. CM Punk and just inside Gel starting in row 1. This will be a fun race for these drivers.
And that was our special guest analysis, Noah Robb.
I guess so. I guess that's Larry Mack's strategy for this.
Yeah, clearing his throat.
Yep. Pace car rolls down pit road. CM Punk will start. Whatever. We're gonna go green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
God damn it.
CM Punk takes an early lead, and Austin Delgado in second there. 3 wide, a few rows back behind them with Jeffrey Chevelle and Noah Robb.
Looks like they were trying to go 4 wide there, but I guess most of them thought better of it. Here they go in 3, still 3 wide. Austin trying to make it 3 wide even farther back. Yes, they do.
Chase Marks tried to clear everybody of being 3 wide. Wrong one. Number 2 car of Jordan Forbes trying to lead a lap in this series because God knows he won't be.
Best of luck, though.
He doesn't have the best of luck in this series and as well as the Pistol Cup series. As we got to move for the lead. Austin Delgado trying to go for the lead over CM Punk entering turn 3. Here comes the number 32 of Jeffrey Chevelle.
As we see really pretty far back here, you see Norm Benning, I think, is trying to make his way up here. No, that is Christopher Rowan in the 00. He's making his way back from starting, I think, back in the late 20s.
Yeah. He's really gained up a lot of spots in this race. So is James Bowles. He's trying to push his way forward. They're 3 wide. They got 3 wide for several rows back. Do you think anybody will accidentally make contact and potentially cause a wreck is the main question of today. But Austin Delgado holds a slim lead over second place of Jeffrey Chevelle as he takes it over from the number 20 CM Punk car.
Looks like Chase Marks might try to do something. He's got Jordan Forbes and Hatchet Cantu right behind.
It's going to be a close battle between all these leaders. Question will remain as to whether or not we will be able to see. Oh, Jordan Forbes. Ooh. Oh, that was a close one between.
Man.
God, that was nuts.
Not believing that. That was a little bit too aggressive for this early in the race. You just came across for lap 4. Calm down, Jordan Forbes. Alright, anyways.
Chase Marks is in a leech sandwich bout. He's got 3 leeches surrounding him. The question is, where's that other leech?
That's a good question. I don't even know who the other leech is. Find that out later. Meanwhile, James Bowles goes to the inside of Dylan Skinner.
There he is. There's the number 22 car, Brian Zane. He is sitting all the way back in the 17th position. Not a good day for that leech, but a good day for the other 3 leeches. As we got a battle for the lead between Jeffrey Chevelle and Austin Delgado.
Yes, we do. We see that Austin's been stuck on the high line now because he's getting past. Jeffrey Chevelle's going to try to go to the inside.
And he almost slings. No, he's got a slingshot his way to the lead. Ooh, that was a little antsy there.
42's holding his way around the outside, though. Here they come to the line. Jeffrey Chevelle will lead that lap.
Just ever so slightly. That was about a 1/10 of a second. Okay, a fifth. Well, a little less than that. But whatever. They're still side by side as they come down the backstretch.
CM Punk's going to get a run. This is what he wants to see. He's got a front row view to this battle. But Jordan Forbes going to his inside. Don't hesitate, man. Just go. Just go. You got to go, man.
That's all you got to do in this race. You just got to go. It's your one and possibly only opportunity of leeching in this series. Got to make the best of it.
That is true.
They're still side by side for that lead. Austin Delgado is just not giving up.
You see now they're single filing. This is kind of where everyone kind of settles into a spot. But you see Noah Robb was stuck on the outside through turn 1. And I say that as I look back at this cluster back here. Everyone going double file and 3 wide even. Matt Martin in the midst of it.
Yes, there are several drivers side by side. And a 3 wide pack somewhere around here. But there's a lot of action going on behind the field and not much going up near the front of the field.
As where you see some of the best cars pulling away here, like CM Punk, Austin Delgado, Hatchu, etc.
It's getting pretty antsy up at the front of the field. Jeffrey Chevelle has pulled away a little bit from Austin Delgado. The question will remain as to whether or not that 32 car can manage to stay there.
I'd say it's definitely going to be a battle between these 2 cats right here, the 32 and the 42.
It'll definitely be close between those 2. As we got a 3-way battle here for the 3rd spot here between the IndyCar Series champions. Going to have a couple friends here. 5-car battle for the 3rd spot.
It is true. Hatchu and just Chase Marks. No, not Chase Marks. Carter Thiessen. Wow. They're battling it out here.
Yeah, they are all battling it out in this race so far. Question will remain. Does anybody have what it takes to overtake the current leader of Jeffrey Chevelle? Didn't do so well in Daytona. If he does anything in this race, it'll be a humdinger.
Oh yeah.
They are pretty far out between 2nd and 3rd. That's for sure.
Ooh, Peter almost just dumped the 26 Skylar Fleming.
Yeah, these 4 cars back here, they're getting a little antsy here. Peter trying to increase his
We know how aggressive James Bowles can be, and he wants to get by these 3 actually, the chase marks up there.
And we're going to go down to our pit reporter of Noah. Rob, Noah, what do you think the strategy is for this race?
Tires!
Well, I tell you one thing, boys. It's going to be one hell of a thing here. You know, these drivers have been trying to strategize this race well all day and all night. One thing I'm going to tell you for sure is that these guys are going to have to really think about the moves they're going to make on this pit lane in the next coming up laps here, because this could determine the outcome of the finish of this race. Back to you, Taylor.
Excellent.
That's right.
Excellent pit report there. Gotta get those ties. The question will
Who the
be...
hell drives that?
They get a 1.
Shit.
Apologize for that language. We apologize for that language.
13 laps completed. Jeffrey Chevelle is holding off the 42 of Austin Delgado. The 3rd place is CM Punk, although being challenged by Jordan Forbes down the backstretch. IndyCar champion of J.J. Hoferber. Why the fuck did I click space? I have no idea.
Oh!
Oh man!
Yup, CM Punk. Man, that
Oh
was like,
man!
these cars have been aggressive right from the outset.
Here comes... Oh man, look at Hoferber making a move on the
We're
2
gonna
car.
go 3 wide, Carter Thiessen. No, he's not gonna look. He thinks better of it.
It's a good choice by the 24 car.
Oh, the 3 wide back there. You see, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Chris Rowan and James Bowles are in the midst of that, along with Skylar Fleming and that other guy, Nicholas Candano. My arrows were not going fast enough. I mean, what?
James Bowles and Skylar Fleming still challenging side by side. I mean, you know, when you have Mike Harmon on your... When you have... Ooh, that was a close one. When you have Mike Harmon on your car, you got Jesus on your car, basically.
Yep, well, I mean, if you got Morgan Shepherd with you and Mike Harmon, you're racing with Jesus, and you are Jesus. You got Jesus on your car. So that's a win-win right there.
Miles almost thought about taking the spot away from the 26, but just did not work. He backed off.
Now he's checking this little line, and Brian Zane might catch up to them. Meanwhile, Noah Rob's still fighting for spots, fighting to get into the top 20 here.
He hasn't had such a good season. He was wrecked out pretty late in the race at Daytona. The question remains, does he have a good enough finish in him to get a good points position after 2 races?
I talked with this cat here, and he said that he was going to try to go conservative the first part of the race, first half or so, then really start making moves later.
Next week we do take it to Bristol, so that'll give everybody a chance to have another week to sort themselves out here. There's a big pile of cars here. Let's get a little...
Meanwhile, Jeffrey Chevelle, don't look now. Here comes the 42 to your inside almost.
Oh, he's going to give him... Oh, he almost gave him a little bump in there.
You almost dumped him. Dump and run almost. Man, oh man.
He's looking really close at that Amoco Chevy Camaro.
These 2 green cars I forgot to install. I thought I got to take the cars out of the folder. Are really battling it out here. We got 2 green cars and a red falling in the top 3. God damn it.
It's kind of sad because your car is a Dr. Pepper scheme.
It looked pretty nice from what I remember from.
In any case, we are currently riding on board with the number 42, trying to battle for the lead. Go 1 car back, and we'll see a CM Punk machine falling way back, but let's just keep it to the leaders.
My monitor, for some reason, is on the back bumper of the pace car. Okay, there we go. It's on Jeffrey Chevelle now. Looking back at the 42, you see him in... Nice. He's thinking. He's thinking about where he can make that move. He's looking. He's thinking, where am I stronger than the 32?
He stared straight into the eyes of that 42 driver. can tell that he's really getting those devilish eyes, trying to make some moves here in that 42 Dr. Pepper Cherry Chevy.
You can see that he's hungry for a win. This is only his second start in any of the Pig Racing Network series races, so he really want to get up there and win this race. We
are coming to about 61 laps to go. Right now will be the best time to take a quick commercial break here, as we got 21 laps completed. Who will win the Bass Pro Shops 500 live from Atlanta Motor Speedway? We'll find out here in the next few minutes, I guess. This is the wow, I can't speak. This is the Pig Racing Network PRN. Too commercial because I fucked up the transition.
We apologize for that language.
Together for the first time ever, Disturbed and Rob Zombie. Oh, wow. Disturbed Zombie. Here they come. Plus, special guest, Pop Evil. True details at disturbed1.com and robzombie.com.
Don't go into the grass. Don't go into turn 3. Don't go into turn 3. God, no. Jerry, don't go into turn 3. Think of your wife. Think of your kids. Don't do it, Jerry. You have so much to live for. Don't go into turn 3. Jerry! Jerry! Why'd you do it, Jerry? Why'd you go into turn 3? We told you not to. No! Jerry! Kentucky Speedway, the most dangerous corner in NASCAR. Dramatic commercial is dramatic. Fuck me.
Welcome back to the Bass Pro Shops 500 live from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Number 42 of Austin Delgado still not getting to the 32's quarter panel here.
Oh man.
Getting close. He's getting really close. Oh man.
You know, you can see he's still thinking. He's still thinking about that move. Meanwhile, CM Punk has dropped back and forth, and Carter Thiessen has pulled away. He's catching these two cats. There's Pace Car.
There's Pace Car. There's Pace Car.
Goddamn camera.
Here's a 5-car, about a 6-car battle. Christopher Rowan has caught his way up towards the top 5 almost. Basically, he's just 2 more spots away from gaining that 5th spot. He's gonna try to take a look. He's gonna try to take a look. Here we go on board with him.
Meanwhile, back in 11th, Skylar Fleming has been trying to chase down Nicholas Fernando, but is getting passed by Eli Bright, who started farther back in the pack than I had expected.
Yeah, that's expected from Eli Bright. He does not have the greatest qualifying setups from what I've heard, but he does have a good racing setup from what I've been hearing as well.
He's got good race pace, you see, as he just passed Skylar Fleming for 11th. TJ Handley is looking to make a move as well. Skylar falling back, fading a little bit here.
Fading fast.
God damn it.
And Skylar's...
I thought about saying that. I fucking seriously did. I was like, should I?
Skylar's really tried his hardest to pull up another spot, but is it possible for this 26 Mike Harmon Dodge Hellcat to make a move? And he's gonna try to turn... No, he does not try.
Yikes!
Yeah, it was close.
TJ Handley's not trying to make a move, and Chase Martin is chasing both of these two cats, all 3 of these cats down. But Dylan Skinner's getting to his inside.
It's getting pretty antsy here. We take a look at it from the number 39's on board. Camera can see he's trying to make a move on the outside for the 48.
Seems like he has a good outside car. He's gonna Kyle Larson.
He's basically doing the Kyle Larson line a lot. It's helping him out a little bit. Question will remain as whether or not James Bowles can have a good finish. If he does, it'll be something to be. It's gonna be something to. I can't. Whatever.
It'll be something to look forward. If his team can look forward to.
Yeah.
As of right now, he's the only driver to have tried to make the outside work, and it looks like it's kind of dead even right now. There's not much grip up there. Meanwhile, it is slower on the inside. There's more cars down there, so it kind of evens itself out.
Evens itself out between the inside having a lot more speed and the outside having a lot more help.
That is correct.
Points battle is very scarce at the moment because we've only had one race that's been done for points since this is the second race. And a move being made by Dylan Skinner. Trying to make a move.
Ooh.
Can he be able to get it going? It's going to be close. 48 Lowe's machine. I think that's a... You can't see it from here. That is Chevrolet.
Nico Haas back here behind this 14-car crapshoot here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of looking on. It's become 15 now as he joins it in. Patrick Smith now the car looking on. Ooh! Oh, I thought I was going to go 3 wide there.
They're getting pretty antsy in this little area here. Let's take a look at it from the onboard of the number 37 Nico Haas. I am using a lot of onboard cameras because that's what this race should be about.
Oh, we got the 42 pitting. 42 pitting, guys.
Yeah, the 42 has come down pit road, and it looks like we are gonna start having some pit stops here. Gotta take it to Larry Mack with some pit strategy. I think Larry's passed out.
I think Larry got assassinated.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Because by now he would have screamed tires. Okay, so I guess Larry Mack. I guess Larry Mack is.
Tires. There he is.
There he is. There he is.
42 just got lapped, I believe.
Yes,
he did.
He'd be pretty. I think yes, he did. Now, if everybody else were to start pitting, that would be the best time for him to not be a lap down.
So the 32 must have pitted then. Everyone else is coming out pit road as well. Here comes the 88, Jeffrey Chevelle, our leader, Fleming, and some others.
A Pearl Center CM Punk down pit road.
Man, that's a lot of people. Oh, here comes some more. Peter at the back of this pack. Oh, more! My gosh!
At this point, we had this is the first race where a Leech has had the pole, but I do not believe this would be the first race we will see a Leech win. But if you look on the standings, Jordan Forbes has led a lap in this series.
That is true. He's going to get a couple bonus points there, unless you've got the actual NASCAR Leech thing going on where he doesn't get any points. But
I wish I did that, but Weebly doesn't do that.
That's right. Okay, never mind.
He'll get bonus points, but it's not like that'll help him in the chase.
Right, because he'll be sitting back there in like 43rd or whatever.
Yeah, because he will only be making one start.
Right.
Unless he makes another start. You never know.
That is true, though. Delgado tried to work his way back through lap traffic. Alright, just just ate before I did the big turkey. It was pretty nice. Yeah, I didn't really. I mean,
we're about to hit the halfway point in this race. Just about 6 more laps until we hit the halfway point. See the rest of the drivers coming off pit road. We will take back to 1 and 2 of Jeffrey Chevelle and Austin Delgado as the 2 drivers of Justin Seigel and Jordan Forbes have not pitted just quite yet. Well, they have. Now they're coming off pit road.
looks like they're just coming off pit road right now, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Where's 32? 32 is in... Oh, front straightaway. So they passed him here already, I'm assuming. Yes, they did. Looks like the 32 was streaking away a bit here from the 42. Maybe they missed the adjustment a little bit.
I think so. It looks like the 32 may be pulling away a slightly more than usual from the 42.
Meanwhile, huge gap back to Carter Thiessen back there in third. They're in turn 4. He's just coming in now, and they're exiting.
Yeah, Carter Thiessen is not looking too hot right now, as he is sitting a couple seconds behind the other 2 drivers.
Goddamn pace car camera. Yeah, it looks like they're pulling away from him. Well, Hatchikachi, Chris Rowan, those 2 cats, they're gonna catch him here.
I think
Maybe
Christopher. I think Christopher Rowan may have a problem on his car. He's slowing down.
That is true. He's only going about 150, 59, 160 to the corner. Meanwhile, I believe other guys are going pretty fast. Yeah, Vincent Kenton. I know that's not a very good example. He's dead last almost, but he's going 165 through the corner.
170, 181 through that. When he crossed the line, CM Punk was going like 182. CM Punk has more speed in the corner than Chris did, according to my calculations.
Catch him here.
Maybe Christopher Rowan probably just had a terrible pit stop.
He and the 42 both, I guess, missed the adjustment.
Guess so. As we go on board with the number 2 car, Jordan Forbes, trying to make his way through this pack of cars.
Where is that 2 car?
Turn 1. There he is.
You are correct. He was trying to work his way through. You know, not being too crazy, just trying to slowly pick his way through.
Yeah. This is basically the biggest group of cars that we have on this field right now. Not really see much out of any other battles across this area here, but there is this battle between the 33 of John Hart and TJ Hadley.
Right, now remember, the 28 of Noah Robb in turns 1 and 2. Now, he was fighting for a top 20 spot, possibly top 15 after we had left. He was gaining speed, and now he's fallen back to 32nd after pit stops.
I think he has also had an issue as well with basically being like the other 2 drivers of Austin Delgado, Christopher Rowan. They have also had some issues.
Of course, the fanfic drivers have problems. What?
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. The 32's really gotten away from him.
He has.
It's like a 3-second gap back to him, then another 2 seconds from Deason to Delgado.
We're looking in the helmet cam of the 42 because Austin Delgado has the helmet cam of this weekend. Or this week. Just look at him fighting that steering wheel.
Man, look at it shaking around on there.
Man, oh man.
See, his last lap has definitely been a lot slower. His last lap, it says in HUD, it says 31.45. His best lap was 30.57. Next one was 31.52. He's definitely slowing down by just over a second, just under a second.
Austin Delgado this time by was a reported 31.52 with a 30.96 for Jeffrey. So definitely over a second slower than our current leader.
Yeah, meanwhile he's working lap traffic right now with Vince Kenton, our example used for the speed. Guess that didn't work out very well for him.
Not really. I wouldn't. I would not say. I would say so. While Jeffrey Chevelle works his way through these lap traffic, we will take one more quick commercial break in this race, ladies and gentlemen. So we have about 45.5 laps completed. Does Jeffrey Chevelle have what it takes to hold off the drivers behind him and win his first career race? We'll find out in a little bit. This is Taylor from the PRN Pig Racing Network with a special guest commentator of Austin Delgado, and we will be back in a few short moments.
Hey man, how's it going? Oh hey, what's up man? So, I went to the CD store today, and I found a song here that the store clerk says that we should listen to. Ah. So, is it a good song? The song is really good. It's being played a lot on TV. Huh. What's the song called? The song is called, I think that says J.G. Wentworth's theme song? Dude, no, don't you fucking do it! Son of a bitch, what have you done?
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G.
Oh, trouble! I know we're not recording right now, but Raymond Bradshaw just blew up.
Oh yeah, Raymond. Yeah. Raymond Bradshaw has reportedly blown his engine. Oh my god.
Just cuts out commercial. Hey, what's that over there? Oh, trouble.
Hey, what's that over there? Oh, trouble.
Like that apocalypse commercial PG made.
Yeah. And we're back to commercial.
Oh, we came out of commercial for that?
Yeah, we really did. We are back live from Atlanta Motor Speedway here. Jeffrey Chevelle has the lead over a huge gap and overtaken by Achikachi for second. And Austin Delgado falls to third. And we had some radio communications from the number 42 team about his issues. Let's take it to the number 42 team.
We got no fucking tires in this car because the car runs like shit. It's fucking, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I fucking want to just fucking end this race. Just got fucking damn, we can do anything fucking right now. The 24 is coming up. Great, yeah, go ahead, come on, fast. Fuck. God damn.
We apologize for that language as we have 30 laps to go in today's.
I think he's a little bit frustrated.
I think he's a little bit frustrated, and quite so. I would be frustrated too if I went from second to third with no tires.
I would be frustrated too if I was over 2 seconds slower than my fastest lap time because you got no race pick. What? Anywhoozle.
I'd be blaming Larry Mack for this.
Yeah, nice tires, Larry. Alright, that's me. Jeffrey Chevelle is pulled away from
Basically everybody.
Yeah. Pulled away the hatch not hatchy. The where's the Chevelle god of the world here, just driving away.
Flippin' Dale Earnhardt must be in that car because it's Goodrich.
He's doing it for Dale, ain't he?
He's doing it for Dale. Now all he has to do is just drive head on to the what?
What?
We got a little less than 30 laps to go, so in that case, it'll be over soon, that's for sure. Oh man, let's go to that 00 Chris Rowan. He's just been having a terrible day. Look at him sitting in 22nd after being in like fourth place after the first set of pit stops.
He just got passed by, I believe. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Yeah, probably he got passed by just now. And Tom Ken's looking on here into turn one. He might block him like he always does. What?
Might throw that dangerous block.
Yeah. Like I was doing on the AI in the Bush race today.
He's really... Kenton's trying to go underneath him. Chris gives him the room. There's like a big group of cars back, just a little ahead of him.
You can see Noah Robb tracking down. He's picked up 6 spots since we last talked about him. He's tracking down Chris here. Chris may not be having the best handling car. Everyone's gonna take advantage of that.
He really will. That Nestle Juicy Juice, whatever it is, Chevy, tried to get his way up to the 00 car.
And ahead of them is this monstrosity of cars here. Just a whole giant gaggle of just about 10, 12 cars. No, like 8 cars.
And it's being led by the one and only Norm Benning.
Yes.
So we have about, God, math, help me out here. 24 laps to go. There we go. Got it right. 24 laps to go.
Got it before I did.
Norm Benning trying to hold on to the 14th spot. It's kind of sad that the race has turned into a thing where we have to talk about 14th place. Because there's sure as hell ain't nothing going on in the front of the field, but yeah.
DJ Hanley almost died because Eric Ken decided to just kind of dive it in, and he decided to block, which wasn't a very good idea considering he almost died.
Austin Delgado's about to drop out of the top 5 here in just a moment.
Well, I'm sorry about interrupting you when I said ooh, but Kenton and TJ touched going into a corner. That was pretty scary right there.
3 wide for Ken. 3 wide.
Where?
Where Nicholas K did. Oh my God, Nicholas got loose out of that corner.
Ooh. Man, oh man.
I don't believe it. He got loose and saved it. They come to the next time they come to the light, it'll be 22 to go. So maybe this race will finally end, but we won't see this race end before pit stops happen again.
Now, even though the 42's car is handling like dog shit, I mean, even though his car is not handling the greatest, he's trying to hold off everyone he can, just trying to survive for the next cycle of pit stops. At that point, he can hopefully, crew can work on the car, he can get better attitude from what we heard earlier.
If we look on to the fastest lap, we can see the fastest lap goes to number 6 and Norm Benning with a 30.434. Very odd seeing a Norm Benning machine being one of the fastest cars up at the field, considering he is not that high up in the charts right now.
That is true. He's just barely inside the top 15 with that 2 car of Jordan Forbes looking on, and he's about to turn the 44 almost. Man, that's close. We come to 20 to go here off the. Yeah, when we come back to the line.
There's basically nothing the 88 Ahachi Kachu can do, as Jeffrey Chevelle has pulled almost a 10-second lead over him with just under 20 laps to go.
42 once again dropping back. Got Dylan Skinner and John Hart looking on.
John Hart in the 33 Xbox PlayStation machine. Makes 0 sense, but I mean, it's what he wanted.
Because why not?
Why not? Gotta wonder what's going to be happening at Bristol next week. All we know is that we are hoping that the track will be clean, as they are saying they are going to be running a dirt modified race just before the Kickstarter race, which is odd, but hopefully we will be able to run on the asphalt and not the dirt, but we won't know until next week. As Austin Delgado loses another spot to John Hart. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not surprising anymore. I mean, it just sucks. He's going 3 wide right now. That's how you know it's bad. When you're getting took 3 wide, and both those guys are for spots, and you just can't do anything about it. You just feel so helpless at that point.
Oh man, Olfenberg, yikes! Squeezed it in there. Oh man. Austin had no choice but to let out of the gas. Man, we're getting reports that Austin Delgado had some choice words for that 003 car. Let's go ahead. Let's take a listen to the 42's in-car audio again.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna take me 3 wide off the corner and almost wreck me. That's class right there. That's a class act right there. I applaud. I just let go of the steering wheel. I applaud you. God damn.
Definitely not happy for that number 42, as he's about to be passed once again by our pole service here. But oh, he threw the block. He threw the block. Oh no, pit stops are happening. That's why. That's why he threw the block. Pit stops were happening anyway.
Silly. Let's see if the 42 can work on his car and get some adjustment. James Bolson as well.
All Austin wants is to have a car that'll be up towards the front of the field again. He was all over the front of the field before the first pit stops happened.
It was all him and Jeffrey Chevelle at the front, and then after pit stops, he fell off the pace there.
It's all done from there.
Yep, you can hear from his 2 radio interactions that he's very frustrated.
He has got to be more than frustrated. He's just got to be like, he's ready to just take the steering wheel off in mid-quarter and just throw it outside the window net.
Yep, do it for Dale, right? I mean, Nico Haas is in 5th, got a pit stops.
Peter is one of the drivers that stayed out and led a lap, so Peter will be the one to get some bonus points as well.
Double Rob pitting, along with others.
Thing about these pit stops is you don't know if you would rather wait till everybody pits and then go down, or if you want to pit with them.
That is true. That is the strategy here, because if you could get the chance of getting hit or dumped at some point down pit road if you pit with people, but if you don't pit with people, you have a chance of having a caution with no one behind you or last lap down or something like that, or you have no help coming on.
That is true. Especially would suck if you're on super speedways and you had little to no help coming off pit road. But on this track, it doesn't really matter if you have help or not, because there's cars all over the track.
That is very, very true here.
We are coming down to the wire here with 12 laps to go as all the drivers making last-minute adjustments.
Ooh.
Coming down.
Damn. 33 and 42 almost just got blocked or wrecked. John Hart and Austin Agata just got blocked or wrecked. Almost. Eli Bright and Dylan Skinner.
But now we see the number 32 of Jeffrey Chevelle trying to work his way through some lap traffic. He will be the new leader yet again once pit stops are done, as the other 2 drivers of Jordan Forbes and Peter have worked their way out of pit stops. If I can get to the 32, that'd be nice. Here we go.
Almost got blocked by Paul Kenthrow. These drivers do not have much patience coming off pit road. They want to get on and they don't want to go a lap down. But with this dominant car as it is of Jeffrey Chevelle, that's not likely. I wouldn't be surprised if we lap the whole field.
The only time we have seen a driver lap the entire field was the Pornhub race at Martinsville. Somehow, someway, one driver managed to kill every single driver's momentum by lapping every car. Whether it be from pit stops or cautions or scoring errors or whatever. But yeah, that happened. But it'd be hard for this 32 car to get all the cars lapped out, as Kachu is just 8 seconds behind. But we're coming down 10 laps to go. Hit this line. Question remains as to whether or not that 32 can hold on and not have a mechanical failure.
I was gonna say something too long to go away.
We're just going on board with random people at this point. Just anybody that we can find, because not much we can really commentate.
Yeah, that's true. Austin's still getting past for spots. He came out 7th, I believe. But Eli Bright passed him, I guess. And here's Peter and JJ here, trying to pass him. Might take him 3 wide. He might get pissed off, give him out more radio.
Probably. If JJ heard that radio communication, you think Austin would? You think JJ may have been a little mad? I don't know. It just depends on what JJ would do.
Yeah, they might talk about it after the race. They might not. We don't know. We know Austin's very passionate about racing. We know everyone here is, but he's got a little more edge along with him and Norm Betting.
Yeah. No, JJ's gonna try. Yeah, JJ's gonna try to go side by side with Austin here. If anything, Austin is just trying to keep his position to stay in the top 10. It's
not likely though.
It's not likely Austin's gonna do that.
He's fallen back to, I believe that would be 13th. No, 12th. He's getting passed for 11th right now.
Yep, Norm Benning is sitting back in the 13th spot, looking odd.
Norm Benning's been so consistent all day, you know, between top 10 and top 20 car. You know, it's pretty cool to see that he could do something like that in this sort of racetrack, in this sort of condition.
At this point, the question remains as to whether or not Norm Benning can get up to the 42 in time. 6 laps to go in this race. It is becoming quite clear now who the winner is. It'd be the number 32, Jeffrey Chevelle.
Norm Benning. See if there's any more battles that can keep me awake here. I mean, here comes James Bowles to the inside of Vince Kenton. He's gonna try it. He's going into the corner. Don't do it, man. Don't dump him. Alright, there you go. You did. It's fine. Probably.
Eric Kenton, Vince's brother, trying to look on as we got 4 Kentons in this series.
You have 4 Kentons, DJ Kennington.
Yep.
Dylan Davis. I did not see that. That's pretty cool. Those are 2 of my friends in real life first name. Dylan and Davis. Shout out to them. They won't watch this though. They don't know what NASCAR is. So, anyways.
We'll introduce them to it. No, okay.
Shout out to them, goddammit. Shameless plug! Austin, you're trying everything you can to chase down these cats here just outside the top 10, teasing him with that top 10. Like, they just passed him, and now he's trying to chase him back down, but it's not gonna happen. Norm Benning chasing him down.
A battle for the 4th spot between Eric Kenton and James Bowles. They are really, really rocking their asses off trying to hold on to the 4th spot.
Yes, James, Bright, and Kenton here battling it out, duking it out, and an all-out shebangery here in the final 3 laps of the
Oh, look at the 88! Ooh, that 88 almost put a turn on the 12 car there. That was close.
They all 3 almost about dumped each other.
They almost all did. That could have ended in tragedy.
Oh man! Oh! 12 got into the back of the 39 just about. He had to check up. He got a little tight there. 888 drove for that spot. Right to his inside. 12 cut down almost. That was interesting.
Yeah, now Eli Bright's going to try and take over the 5th spot. Eli Bright may even get a top 5 out of this, but we are going to somewhere in this mix of cars. Jeffrey Chevelle gets the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank. He is currently trying to be passed by the number 1 car, but that number 1 car is nowhere near the lead lap. He is just trying to gain a lap back, but that's not going to help him much. But Jeffrey Chevelle is just coasting his way through turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, it'll be the number 32 Good Wrench Chevrolet Camaro 32 of Jeffrey Chevelle.
He did it for Dale.
He did it for Dale. He wins the Bass Pro Shops 500. Taking a look on back, we have Hatchy Catchu, the first Leech to get a top 5. Carter Thiessen gets the 3rd spot. James Bowles hangs on for his first top 5. Eli Brighton 5th. Eric Kenton 6th. John Hart 7th. The IndyCar champion of J.J. Oppenberg 8th. CM Punk 9th. Peter 10th. Dylan Skinner 11th. Austin Delgado. Sad day for him, but he moves on to 12th. Norm Benning 13th. Brendan Kenton 14th. And rounding out your top 15, number 28 and Noah Robb. That's going to do it from us here on the PRN Big Racing Network. We thank you all so much for watching this race, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to thank our special guest commentator of Austin Delgado.
Thank you.
Next week we take it to Bristol with maybe if everything works out, we're going to combine the 2 commentators from Daytona and this race for the next race at Atlanta because I'm running low on commentators. That's why. But we will be back next week at Bristol, and that's about it. My name is Taylor, and my special guest commentator, Austin. And we will see you on the next one.
Yikes!
I'll see you next week.